Hello, Mason, Michigan. I'm Connor Bondra, but you know me as King Rat. Today we're going to be diving into the nitrogen cycle and how it affects the environment around us. Now we're heading over to our scientist, Luke Goss.
Thank you, Connor. Did you know that the air you're breathing is nearly 80% nitrogen, but that it's completely useless to the plants that grow our food? It's all thanks to a hidden process, the nitrogen cycle, that this essential element becomes available for life on Earth. Think of it like a currency exchange. The nitrogen in our atmosphere is like a foreign currency that plants can't use. So in the soil, certain types of bacteria act as tiny banks, converting that unusable nitrogen gas into a form that plants can spend. This process is called nitrogen fixation. Once transformed into compounds like ammonia and nitrate, plants absorb this nitrogen through their roots to build essential molecules like proteins and DNA. This process is called assimilation. When we eat those plants or animals that ate those plants, we get our nitrogen as well. The cycle continues when organisms die or release waste. Different bacteria and fungi decompose that organic material, returning the nitrogen back to the soil. Finally, other specialized bacteria close the loop by converting some of the soil nitrogen back into gas, releasing it back into the atmosphere in a process called denitrification. But here's where we come in. Since the early 20th century, humans have caused combustion of fossil fuels, which are far in excess of natural levels, and have also been fixing nitrogen on a large industrial scale to make fertilizer, dramatically increasing our ability to grow food. This has fed billions of people, but has also thrown the natural cycle out of balance. When too much nitrogen from agricultural and fossil fuels enters our waterways, it can be too much fertilizer. It can lead to harmful algal blooms, which deplete oxygen and create dead zones where aquatic life can't survive. In short, a system that sustains all life is now being overstimulated to a dangerous degree. In conclusion, we need as humans to find a good balance between using nitrogen to help produce plants, to feed our growing population, but also limit it to keep our ecosystem intact. Back to you, Connor.
My name is John Green and I'm here with nitrogen water. It's a brand new water source that's going to fuel the world. It's similar to normal water, only infused with nitrogen. You can drink one bottle of this, have your thirst quenched for a whole week.
We've been interviewing people that are involved with the nitrogen cycle. Now over to our on-scene reporter, Colton Tyrell.
We're here today at Camp's Countryside Farm with property owner Brett Camp, where he talks about what he does to keep his crops healthy due to the nitrogen cycle. Brett?
Here on my farm, we have to do many things to keep our farm in tip-top shape. Firstly, I don't grow one crop year after year. I grow from soybeans to alfalfa. They both have this special bacteria in their roots that take nitrogen from the air and put it in the soil. This naturally fixes nitrogen, making it available for the next crop. After harvesting my cash crop, I might plant a cover crop, like a grass. This keeps the soil covered and protected, especially over winter. These cover crops also add organic matter and nitrogen back into the soil.
Well, that wraps up our segment on the nitrogen cycle on Channel 6-7 News. Coming up after the short advertisement is Family Feud with Steve Harvey.
Oh, well. Hi, I'm Steve Harvey, and you're almost watching Family Feud. But first, let me tell you about NO2 fertilizer, the best stuff in the game right now. It's fertilizer with an excess amount of nitrogen in it, where if you put it on your grass, it kills all the weeds, and your grass will start looking like mine.